Everyone that thinks I hate the Yankees, I don't hate the Yankees. I know you all think I do. I'm a Yankee hater, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I love the Yankees. I love the Yankees I grew up watching, man. In the 90s and the early 2000s, that Yankees team was what the fucking Yankees are. And if you're a Yankee fan and you disagree with about what I'm about to say, then you're not a fucking Yankees fan, I don't think. Whoa. Welcome to the show. This is the Hold My Ball podcast, and today we're talking futures bets, but first we're going to talk about my guy, Walker Buehler, gets dumped by the Red Sox on a $21 million contract and then gets picked up for about $1 million by the Philadelphia Phillies. I love this. I absolutely love this. I'm convinced. The most talented team wins the World Series every now and then, but the team with the best vibes wins it almost all the time. Always. Putting Walker Buehler with Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber and Bader and everyone else and Bohm and friggin', I don't know, Stott and who else? Who else, huh? Who else we got out there? Castellanos. Jeez, man. I mean, this is just going to be really good for him. And they picked him up. They're going to probably start him in AAA Lehigh Valley on Saturday. That's about a week away. And he's going to be eligible for playoffs. And that's the thing. They lose Wheeler, they get Buehler. That's fine. Another little pickup, too. This went very much under the radar, but it's a big deal for them. They also signed Tim Meza. And the reason I know this is a big deal is because I read an article about it. Never even heard of the dude. But look, here's the thing. Here's what they said about him. One thing about him is that Alvarado cannot pitch in the postseason for the Phillies. If you forgot about that, it's a really big deal because he's obviously, I think, pretty good. I don't know how he's been doing this year. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but he can't throw in the playoffs, so they're losing an arm regardless. Now, if Meza pitches well and like they anticipate, he's in a position where it could give us 3 left-handers in the bullpen. The Phillies already pitched the ball pretty well. They're swinging the bat a little bit because they're the Phillies. They got Schwarber, and if you got Schwarber, who is an MVP candidate, one of only 2 in the NL this year, it's not even a question, him and Ohtani. You got vets, you got dudes, you got guys that are like ready to win it because their time is ticking. You can feel it, especially with this team. Time is ticking, Phils. I love the Walker Buehler pickup. He's a fucking dog. He knows it. Everybody knows it. He had a bad year. I think this could be an all-time comeback for one season. Like you could win comeback player of the year if Walker Buehler just pitches well and they win a World Series. Can you imagine going back-to-back series? Back-to-back World Series for Buehler? Phew. Phillies look good, man. Phillies look good. All right, let's get to this show, what it is. And this is the futures. We just look at what every week, same thing, right? NL MVP, AL MVP, Cy Young, NL AL. We go Rookie of the Year, NL AL, and then we go with the World Series. Who's going to win the World Series? These are all the betting odds. I take 2 people. Everyone's like, how can you not bring this guy up? Because I'm only bringing up the 2 guys with the best odds to win the fucking thing, all right? Do I look like the kind of guy that wants to just research shit all day long? No, I don't even know baseball. Every time you see me on a screen talking about baseball, it's because I did extensive research, at least a minute and a half worth of whatever I'm about to talk about, because I don't even know. I don't watch baseball. All right, here we go. NL MVP, Shohei Ohtani, last week was 4,000, minus 4,000. Kyle Schwarber was plus 1,200. This week, it moves, and I love this. It moves to 1493 for Ohtani, a significant downgrade in favoritism. He's minus 1493, where Schwarber is plus 600. Schwarber went Yakzoid 4 straight times in a baseball game. That's been done like 21 times in history. 4 bombs in the same game, 4 jacks, 4 Schwarbombs. God, I love this guy. If you're going to be betting, it's probably still Ohtani because he's Ohtani and this is just the way it goes. And he pitches and he is very, very good. Are there other guys in the National League that could rival this? Yes. You have 2 DHs essentially. And if their numbers are so similar that if they both come down to it, it's just going to go to the guy that pitches. So that's a simple one. Let's go to the AL MVP. We've had issues with this. I know. Okay. Aaron Judge, minus 300 this week. Oh no, that was this week. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's all the same either way. Minus 300 for Judge, plus 220 for Raleigh. And I think this week they're minus 250, plus 170. So a little climb here for Raleigh. I've made my point on this. I don't even want to elaborate. Let me say this, okay? Let me say this. Everyone that thinks I hate the Yankees, I don't hate the Yankees. I know you all think I do. I'm a Yankee hater, blah, 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 blah. Listen, I love the Yankees. I love the Yankees I grew up watching, man. In the 90s and the early 2000s, that Yankees team was what the fucking Yankees are. And if you're a Yankee fan and you disagree with about what I'm about to say, then you're not a fucking Yankees fan, I don't think. Right? Here's my issue with the Yankees. I grew up watching the Pinstripes. I grew up watching them do what they were supposed to be doing when you're a Yankee. I grew up watching superstars. Every one of them were superstars. You know why? Because they were Yankees. Paul O'Neill, was he a superstar on some other team? I don't know. Bernie Williams? I don't know. Derek Jeter? You all think he sucked, according to all these new dumbass fucking stats we have now. Derek Jeter didn't suck. I hate to tell you guys. You guys look at those Yankees, and whoever went to be a Yankee became a Yankee and embodied a Yankee, and a Yankee did things a certain way. That's what I grew up watching and loving. They were the pinnacle of baseball. What I see now, I fucking hate it, dude. Last year, they sucked. They sucked. They were bad. They were a bad baseball team. They don't play good baseball. This year, they've been absolutely atrocious. Have they turned it around? To their credit, yes, but that doesn't matter to me. Do I think they're good enough to win the World Series? No. But here's what gets me about them. They're just not the Yankees. They're not even close anymore. Not even close. All the way down to the beards now. Oh, you can have beards because it's 2025. Fuck the beards, dude. You're the Yankees. Stay the Yankees. The reason everybody fucking appreciated your asses is because you never fucking changed. Same jerseys, same unis, same everything. The second you guys changed, you're not the Yankees anymore, and that pisses me off. All right? So do I hate the Yankees, the 2025 ones? Yeah. Do I hate the players? No. I hate the way it's being ran. I hate the product I see. I don't know what it looks like from a player's perspective. I don't know what it looks like in the clubhouse. I just know what I see, which is what everyone else sees that's not getting paid millions of dollars to play for them. I don't see any accountability from the manager or the players, and maybe that's a behind the scenes thing where they all agree to fucking do their PR a certain way. I don't know. But the product that I see as a fan, I do not like. Sorry. If you're a Yankee fan and you disagree with me, I mean this with the utmost New York respect. Fuck you. All right. I don't even know if I gave an opinion on the thing. Honestly, either of these guys can win it. Judge is clearly the more valuable when it comes to any stats. Sure. Okay. Great. I just think a switch hitting catcher is incredibly valuable, and it's not voter fatigue for Judge. It's not any of that. I truly believe a switch hitting catcher. I coached for a long time, and every single recruiter said the most important thing, the best thing you can find, the unicorn is the left-handed hitting catcher. That's what you want. Now you got a fucking switch hitting catcher doing what Raleigh's doing is incredible. So I just think he's the most valuable guy in the league this year. That's all there is to it. AL Cy Young. Tarek Skubal does what he does. We're experiencing a friggin' generational dominant run to the likes of prime Randy Johnson, prime Harmon Killebrew or something. What did he do? Was he a pitcher? No, probably not. Prime Cy Young. I don't know, dude. I don't know, but I know that in my lifetime, what Skubal has done for the past 2 years will go down as a generational run. I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of good baseball. It's up there with whoever you put him with. I don't give a shit. He's very good. Garrett Crochet, also very good. He's not Skubal. 145. Skubal was minus 145 last week. Crochet was plus 110. Skubal dominated again like he does. He's minus 220. Crochet went up to plus 180. I'm going to go with Scooble if I'm betting this all day, every day. Have been all year long. Took him before the season started. I know I'm not some big crazy pick. Everybody had him, and he's done what he's supposed to do. Guy's unbelievable. NL Cy Young. This is actually crazy. Check this out. Paul Skeens and Christopher Sanchez, number 1 and number 2 last week. Skeens was at minus 450. Sanchez was plus 350. I gave a little tidbit on, woohoo, could it be Skeens? I don't know. Skeens goes out, does what Skeens does this week. I don't even know what Sanchez did, to be honest with you. However, the line went from minus 450 to plus 350 to minus 10,000 for Skeens and plus 1,400 for Sanchez. So wrap a bow on this one. Your NL Cy Young month and a half. Oh, jeez. Your NL Cy Young a month and a half early. Paul Skeens of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Congratulations. AL Rookie of the Year, again, a month and a half early. Nick Kurtz, congratulations to you. Who do I think is going to have the better career between him and his other candidate in this, which is Roman Anthony? I think Roman Anthony is. I love Roman Anthony. I think a lot of people love Roman Anthony right now. I think his swing plays. I think he's going to be a good baseball player for a long, long time. Now, the NL Rookie of the Year, this is a little crazy. This one gets crazy. Last week, Drake Baldwin plus 160. Next closest guy, Agustin Ramirez at plus 2,700. What do we have this week? Drake Baldwin, see you later. Agustin Ramirez, you think he jumped him? Nah, see you later. Not even in the picture anymore because Cade Horton's here. Cubs starting pitcher, plus 145. Drake Baldwin, plus 200. What a miraculous jump that is. I would love to see Cade Horton win it. Although, I can't say that I would. I'd take that back because last year Paul Skeens won it over Jackson Merrill, and I absolutely hated that. I don't think a pitcher should win the Rookie of the Year. I think there should be some pitching award if another player is dominating. Now, I don't think Drake Baldwin has dominated, but he is also a catcher. That's good. But the Rookie of the Year is a different thing. It's not the most valuable. So if it's not a Jackson Merrill dominating, hitting 8 go-ahead bombs in the 8th inning or later, setting some kind of record, playing center field after not playing it in his entire life, yada, yada, yada. I mean, if Cade Horton's doing his thing, he's doing his thing. All right, World Series. Actually, a little bit has changed here. Here we go. Let's see. Dodgers are plus 320. They were plus 375 last week. So somehow by playing terrible baseball for the week, they get better. Their odds get better. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't see it with the Dodgers. Phillies plus 800. Let me make this a little bigger. My eyes are getting old. I can't even see this. I don't even know what I'm looking at, dude. All right. Phillies plus 800. The Brew Crew plus 850. What do they got to do to prove it to everybody? You got to win the World Series, huh? You just have to win it. Brew Crew, if you don't win the World Series, nobody believes you. I hate to say it. I would love to see you guys win it. If not the Dodgers. I'm a Dodgers fan. Let it be known. Yanks moved up to plus 900. They're the 4th favorite team to win this thing. And let me tell you guys something. I don't entirely disagree this week. My issue, which I already told you about the Yankees, is that they have so much talent, but they don't play real baseball. They've started to just play real baseball, and the talent shows, and they're winning. They've beat some really shitty teams this week. So if it continues this week against good teams, that would be kind of cool. And just like Walker Buehler, right? Worst friggin' season, gets dropped by the Boston Red Sox, gets picked up by the Phillies. If he has a 2-month run where he friggin' figures it out for a minute and wins a World Series with the Phillies, absolutely legendary comeback. If the Yankees figure it out and win the World Series this year, it will go down as one of the most miraculous season turnarounds. And I'll have to credit somebody, Boone, because I haven't talked a lot of shit on Boone, but I've said I'm not a huge fan of what he does. If they win it this year, fucking hats off to you guys. Tigers coming in at plus 950. Jays plus 10. What is that? Plus 1,000. Yep. Jays are plus 1,000. Padres, well, this is 1,100 for them. And the Mariners minus plus 1,200. here's what I like. Here's who I think is going to win it. The Dodgers, the Phillies, the Tigers, or the Padres, dude. If I had to pick 4 teams, I'm going Dodgers, Phillies, Tigers, Padres. That's what I think. That's what it is. I got a little fired up on some stuff I feel like this episode. If you guys like that, cool. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you listening. This is the Futures episode. We will see you next Monday for this one, and we will see you on Wednesday where I interviewed a guy that I really enjoyed interviewing. He owns card shops. And that's cool because I don't own card shops and I don't know nothing about card shops, to be perfectly honest with you guys. So I did it. I interviewed a guy and he was awesome. And I'm looking for his name right now. Tyler Santiago. We might even cut this because it looks like I don't know. But here's the thing, I didn't know. So if you don't know anything about sports cards and the world that it is now, neither did I. So I was like the guinea pig they sent to say, hey, interview this guy so we could all learn. So I even ripped a couple packs live. It was awesome. I spent $90 on 2 packs of cards, and you got to see if I friggin' hit something or not. If I made my money back or if I made a ton of money because I got some nice cards. Check into the episode on Wednesday. Thank you guys for watching. This is a Hold My Ball podcast. See you guys later.